Shine, holy light, gentle light of Christ. Shine, holy light, shine within my mind. Disarm my thoughts of separateness and images of fear, until I see the face of Christ shining bright and clear. Shine, holy light, gentle light of Christ. Shine, holy light, shine within my mind.
Welcome, 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 everyone. It's good to be back here in California. Every time I come out here, you know that I travel around the world a lot, but I really live in Utah in a monastery, but it's not really a typical monastery with a lot of rules and rituals and old theology. We don't have any vows. We don't really have highly structured days. We're very spontaneous. We live a very spontaneous life. And also, instead of having vows and rituals, we just had two guidelines. No people-pleasing and no private thoughts, which fit very well with A Course in Miracles. Makes for some lively breakfast and lunchtime conversations. Instead of just sitting around there crunching and munching away, people, I want to talk about it. I'll tell you what I'm feeling right now. And it's really, really beautiful to be able to express your emotions with the willingness to let go of projecting, with the willingness to really take responsibility and release the attack thoughts and the grievance. A retreat in Spain on the island of Mallorca. Now sometimes people have like weekend retreats or whatever. I had a 6-week retreat. You really get to know each other if you're together for 6 weeks and you're practicing these principles. There was a lot of life-changing experiences of people breaking through a lot of their grievances, and we really love collaborations. Once you start to forgive and you start to release your mind from all these grievances, you have all this energy, all this God-given energy, and it's fun to collaborate. That's why musicians like to jam, and actors and actresses like to come together, and people just like to come together and play together. And so we do a lot of that at the monastery.
Shine away the blocks to love. Shine away the faults. Shine away resistance.
That's great. Isn't that a great idea? No one can fail who seeks to reach the truth. Our salvation is guaranteed, and we can just relax a bit, take a deep breath, and not get too serious with this mind training business. I think that's the only problem with studying, is sometimes we get really studious and we get really serious. Like, okay, I'm going to get this. Like we've got some big exam that God's going to give us, and we have to pass the exam. When it's like we're meant to be joyful, to be light, to be playful, to be happy. So that's what our little gathering tonight's going to be about. We'll have some live music too. It's always fun to have live music. One thing I know about A Course in Miracles is Jesus teaches us that miracles are collaborative, and I love that word collaborative, that we can join together in all kinds of new collaborative ways. And in one sense, it's like playing together as children. When you're just in the joy of the moment and you don't really think of anything else. That's what we can do. We can relax into that collaborative moment where we're really sharing. And that's another key word for me. I know that the Course teaches that only the thoughts of God can be shared. So that's why we focus our minds on forgiving and releasing these attack thoughts and grievances. Because whenever we hold on to attack and grievances, we're keeping our mind in a state of illusion, and we're blocking the truth from our awareness. And we want to be in that flow all the time. We want to just be in that joy. And ideas are strengthened as they're given away. So we enjoy sharing these ideas through music videos, through music, movie clips, just generally our attitude. That's the true sharing, is through your attitude. And then I just keep, as I go around the world, I keep telling people it's a great thing to share. If we get too much into possessing and controlling, then we're going to miss out on all the joy. So part of my mission, I think, is to go around and teach people that it's okay to share. Just like when we were in preschool, they taught us to share. And then somewhere along the line, we started to get into trying to accumulate and achieve and take control and have more than somebody else, and really it just takes us on a dead-end route. So I'm all for going back to that simple vibe of open sharing. And in A Course in Miracles, Jesus says when you share a physical possession, you divide its ownership. But when you share miracles, both the giver and the receiver have more. Isn't that wonderful that we have a storehouse of miracles within our hearts, and we can just share them and share them and share them, and all we do is experience an increase for everyone. And so there's nothing to hold back. I mean, if you gain and everyone else gains, if it's win-win-win across the board, then there's no loss. And there's just a true sense of joy and abundance. So to me, that's another thing that I'm always talking to people about in countless different ways. I enjoy sharing things freely on the internet. I enjoy travel. I just enjoy the spontaneous flow of waking up in the morning and not knowing where my day is going to go, not where I'm going to be led. I've had years of travel where I didn't know where I was going to be sleeping at night. It's kind of fun. It gets kind of exciting, when you're going along and the sun's going down and you don't know where you're going to be sleeping. And it's kind of cool, after a while. There's no fear with it. It's not like the old way where, you're desperately searching for a motel or a hotel or something. You know something spectacular is going to come and you're going to welcome it. And I really like doing that in countries where I don't speak the language. It's really cool there because you can't rely on your past learning when you've got nowhere to sleep and you don't speak the language. Then you watch how the Holy Spirit brings it through time and time again. When I first started traveling in 1991, the Holy Spirit just wouldn't let me even take a pup tent along. I had no apartment, no base, no home. I was going kind of like a la Peace Pilgrim out there, except I had a car. She used to do most of hers by walking, but just scooting around with a little 3-cylinder car and watching all these miracles happen, where it was like, I can't believe I worked so hard for so many years with that old thought system, trying to do it that old way, when everything is like the whole world is ready to open up for you when you trust. And when you trust in the Holy Spirit, then everything gets handled without your effort. And that's kind of cool, without even having to effort it. Nowadays, with back in those days, still there were phone booths around, and you still put coins in the phone booths, and got the prompts from the Holy Spirit to pull over to the side of the road and pick up hitchhikers, and just so much fun. Nowadays it's going digital, so we use it. We use our iPhones. We have all these synchronistic experience with little iPhones and iPods, but it's the same miracle. It's like the Holy Spirit is not limited by technology. The Holy Spirit can use technology. You don't have to be afraid of technology. The Spirit just uses that as well as everything else.
Shine within my mind. shine within my mind, shine within